Hi you guys, today I'm going to tell you all about my favorite locations. Yes. Locations specifically to the state of Utah. So get ready to have some fun and know all the things about all the locations, my favorite locations to take pictures at. I'm so excited. Yes, ready, let's go. Okay, this is one of my most favorite mountain locations. It's called Tibble Fork, and it's up American Fork Canyon in Utah. It is absolutely gorgeous. This time of year, this is shot in September, and I started shooting around 5 o'clock, and so I was able to get some beautiful sun flare up on the North Hill. So we were able to get that shot, and then we went down to the water, and by then the sun had gone behind the mountain. So we've got some beautiful shots here with the pretty. Now this little peninsula that's jutting out, it's normally not there. It's usually just like the water with the beach, which is still gorgeous. And then I get like some good close-up shots, and I love these shots. These shots I was able to get because I'm using my flip-out screen from my Nikon Z7, so I have it really high above them, which helps minimize and makes everyone look super stunning. And get individual pictures. They have a cute little boy together. And then this is on the little path that is west of, it's just right around the corner. So getting some cute walking shots there is so fun. So that is Tibble Fork Reservoir, one of my favorite spots. Absolutely gorgeous. This is Tibble Fork in the midday sunlight. So it still is just epic and gorgeous, but basically it's kind of tricky because you can see here, like there are like some slightly harsh shadows, but it's still just gorgeous. I used my Lightroom presets on here to make them look super awesome. But then I lucked out and had the sun, I think right here, the sun went slightly behind a cloud. But then you can take them up and get them backlit. There's also a little road that comes up to it. And so just lots of walking shots, lots of, I'm okay with like some of the side light. I just exposed for the highlights and then brought the shadows back up. But then we went up into the wilderness up on the, never eat soggy waffles, the west side, and put them backlit. And so then it gives you just some yummy woodland kind of enchanted forest looking stuff here. So you're able to shoot in the sun as well as in, after the sun goes down. So this was literally shot like in the morning, I would say like around 9 or 10 in September. This is my favorite location. Remember Tibble Fork Reservoir. This is at winter. We actually planned it to make sure that we could shoot when a snowstorm came through. So we were like looking ahead and being like, okay, the snowstorm's coming now. These are some of my most favorite shots. The funny thing is this is my husband's coat. I actually didn't know if the guy would have like a parka, and so I brought this and it ended up fitting him and looked awesome. But honestly, these are some of my most favorite pictures ever. I love these like snowy wintry shoots. Oh, and this is my coat right here and my earmuffs. Okay, this is another fun location. It's called Aspen Grove. It is just past Sundance. So you pass Sundance and then you go past the toll. There should be like a little toll booth. And this is up Provo Canyon. So you go up Provo Canyon, go to Sundance, past Sundance. You'll pass actually like a retreat center place called Aspen Grove. And then you'll pass the toll booth there to pay up there. And then you'll turn left and there's a parking lot. And that's where I usually meet my clients. But this is a great spot for these really pretty white aspens. In the fall, all of these turn yellow. They're gorgeous. But this is a really fun location. And then you've got some really big, yummy mountain views. So this is a good spot because you've got the quaking aspens. And then you've got this big, just really pretty, mountain. These mountains right here. Gorgeous. This is a perfect spot if you are local in Utah County. Okay, this is another favorite location of mine. This is in Midway, Utah. So if you're headed up Provo Canyon, or if you're coming from Salt Lake, you're coming kind of passing through Park City. This is Midway, and this location, the way that you find it is It's a little tricky. Well, it's not even that tricky. If you're coming up from Provo Canyon, it is right at right when you turn left to go to Midway. It's just right on the left side. It's actually shooting back into Deer Creek Reservoir there. And then right in that, there's like a field that's been plowed down. And then to the right, there is this yummy bush, or there's all these trees with like these pretty wildflowers here. And they make for just the prettiest pictures for the individual families and portraits. I did luck out and had the sun go behind a cloud in that big shot. And then when the sun came out, I was able to put them back into the shade over here. And then this had all these like pretty little wildflowers and everything. And, okay, let me show you. And then some more. Yeah, these are like some cute ones right here. You can see like the little wildflowers there. If my internet will shape up here. Come on, little guy. Come on. This is like, okay, well, anyway, you can see how pretty it is in these ones. Pretty. But then let me show you one more like big. Yeah, so once the sun goes down, you don't have any problems. You don't have to worry about like the sun going behind, a cloud. So the sun's down in these shots. And this is just at the very end. Gosh, give me one that's in focus yet, right? Or like, okay, so yeah, so you can see like how pretty this is right here. The sun is all behind a cloud, the sun has set by now, and it looks just really pretty. Anyway, so that's another great spot to shoot in Midway, Utah. Okay, this is another little secret gem of mine. I love, and I live down by the Provo River Trail in Provo. This is just off of Geneva Road and about Center Street in Provo. It's a little bit north of there. So this is just absolutely gorgeous near in the fall. So I would say this is shot like start to mid-November. This is when like all the leaves start to turn. But yeah, it's just really pretty down there. The leaves kind of cover up the asphalt trail, so it looks nice and pretty. Anyway, so I would say this is an easy spot to find and to tell your clients to get to. Yeah, like, are you kidding? And then using a wide, or not a wide lens, like an 85 millimeter lens, so that you can just get that yummy drop off, and it just creates the most beautiful images. Okay, another favorite of mine is Utah Lake, and the way you get to this is you pass Freedom Prep Elementary School, and that is West Vineyard, so it's kind of West Orem going out towards the lake, Utah Lake, and they have these beautiful little kind of willowy wheat things. Anyway, so shooting just nestled in there is so gorgeous at that golden hour. Love it. And then we've got some yummy lake shots. So then I throw them in the lake, and then you get some beautiful minimalistic Utah lake shots. So those are absolutely gorgeous. This is definitely one of my favorite places. Very simplistic and very romantic. Love it. Okay, this is a great location for a very nautical look. So you get kind of two looks here. There is this beautiful weeping willow. This is the Provo Boat Harbor. This is west on Center Street in Provo. You just keep going west until you hit this Provo Boat Harbor. It's like a $6 fee to get into it. But you get this gorgeous look with this big, beautiful weeping willow tree, and then you can go out here and stand in this cute boat harbor right at sunset. So I'm lucky because it was a little bit of an overcast day right here, so I'm getting like a lot of great just evenly lit shots, but you can get this after the sun goes down as well. Okay, so then you get your individual portraits. So cute, using my 85 millimeter and just really blurring out that background. Then a sailboat just so happens to drive by. So cute. Anyway, and so it did get a little windy here at the end, but we worked with it. We just did some fun movement shots so that we can work with the wind and the stuff there. Just the boys, just the girls. So cute, having fun. Anyway, this is a really fun location for a very simplistic background. It's easy to get to, a very small fee, and as of right now, not a lot of people go there. So maybe after this, it'll get overcrowded. Anyway, yeah, gorgeous spot. Beautiful spot for family or engagements or even bridals. I've just shot bridals there. Okay, this is one of my all-time favorite locations in Utah. It is called the Bonneville Salt Flats, and it is right outside of the Wendover, Nevada. It's on the It's right next to Wendover, Utah. Wendover, Nevada. It's anyway, it's west I-80. So if you go on I-80 past the airport forever, it's like 2 hours away from Orem. Anyway, Bonneville Salt Flats, that's how you get there. Yeah. This is after the sun has gone down, so you've got these really beautiful, simplistic images, gorgeous shots. Let me go back to where the sun is up. So this is right when we get there. There was still some water spill off. This was about end of May, beginning of June. So it's crazy because it's flat out there. So when the snow melts, it just has to evaporate. And so if it hasn't evaporated yet, you'll have water on there. So we were lucky enough that part of it was dry for us to put our feet down, but there was some water, which is cool because we got these great reflection shots. But it is, like I said, it's tricky because sometimes I've been there and the entire thing is still wet. So I would say a good rule of thumb is like, don't schedule anything in May and June. I would just say, just go for July to make sure that it's nice and dry out there. Anyway, so you can see like how it's kind of splotchy. There's still some like watery spots there. Anyway, so that's really pretty. One of my most favorite locations. There is a travel fee associated with this location, so just inquire about that. Okay. This is one of my favorite little secret spots. This is not in the wilderness. This is just like some big pines that I found over by Sleepy Ridge Golf Course in Orem. I know they do charge a fee if you go onto their property. I think it's like $45 or something. But anyway, if you want to give them a call and ask them what their current rate for photography is. But what's fun is that they also have all of these willows, and I'm shooting like with the full sun, and then some backlit stuff here. Anyway, these were just some portraits before she went on a mission. So we wanted to get some like big, giant, dramatic shots. And then this is great, these hill shots, because it's on a golf course. So if I'm low and she's high, anyway, so this is just a great spot to shoot at if you are kind of in a pinch. So you can see like how pretty these big pines are right here. Anyway, great spot, Vineyard, Utah, Orem, Utah. Just over in that area. Okay, this is a hidden little gem. This is called Cook's Greenhouse, and they are in, Cook's Greenhouse. That's in just off Geneva Road and 1600 North in Orem. It's across from the Harley Davidson store in Orem. And this is an amazing location for your March engagement sessions for your June weddings. It's green, it's fun, it's warm inside. It's not warm yet outside, or green for that matter, in Orem or in Utah. So they do charge like a $25 fee, but it makes for some seriously fun, super unique images. And one of my favorite locations for sure. Love it. Cook's Greenhouse Okay, the state capitol in Utah is one of the prettiest spots for bridals and even family sessions. So we had, this was a bridal session. This is on the east gates, on like just below the big grand staircase. But the sun comes through and it gives you that kind of golden, yummy look. But it's very formal. It's very, just regal looking. And then you've got let me go to the other stuff here. Okay, we had some fun here. You've got the stairs here, which is really fun, very simplistic. It makes your bride really just, see, and then these are the like columns at the very top of the Capitol. So I love the state capitol. There's no, you don't have to pay, which a lot of these places you have to pay. So I'm just a huge fan of it. Oh, and then we went to the Great Salt Lake later. So that is like an awesome, I love this. I love this location. So you go to the state capitol. Oh my gosh, what is my struggles right now? You go to the state capitol, and then we end sunset at the Great Salt Lake, which is the Saltaire exit. So you just take I-80 west and head out past the airport and take the Saltaire exit, and then you've got these just yummy, delicious, gorgeous, simplistic, beautiful images here. I love looking through these pictures because I kind of forget all the places I go. Anyway, super fun. Love it. Okay, so this is this is one of the most popular times to go to the Utah State Capitol to take pictures is in the springtime when all of the trees blossom. The only thing is that everyone is there, and so it's really hard to get some shots with the blossoms in it. So we started taking family pictures up here by the steps just to get some cute minimalistic shots. I love it. I think this is just such a sweet family. I just love them to death. Anyway, and we took some pictures with her violin and some cool dude pictures of this dude. Anyway, and we went through and just like busted out all these portraits. And then when we went over to the blossoms, it was kind of tricky to make sure that no one was in the shots. But I mean, honestly, there was some like clone stamping and stuff I had to do. Okay, here's some. Yeah, so this is just like them backlit. But yeah, this is such a sweet family. So I was usually able to block their bodies, or their bodies were blocking a lot of the people walking in the trail. Yeah, so anyway, so that is, I love the Utah State Capitol. Let me fast forward. We've got some gorgeous, Okay, and then we went up on this grassy knoll, like up on the top. And I just love this little, like the sun flares that are coming in here. I just love it. These are some of my most favorite pictures here that I've actually ever shot. I just thought they were just so fun. And then just taking some fun candid shots of, yeah. I mean, are you kidding me? This is like what every family wishes they had. It's like this perfect sunlit, warm, yummy photo session. And then this is a funny one. They're all at the Cedar Beach. Okay, you guys, I had so much fun with you today. If you want to book a session with me, feel free to go to my website. It is www.McKenzieDeakins.com. If you want to buy my presets, go to www.themckenzie. Actually, you don't need to put www anymore. TheMcKenzieBag.com. And then also, if you'd like to do mentoring sessions, you can go ahead and email me at hello@McKenzieDeakins.com. Mentoring sessions are $195 an hour. I would love to get to know you better and help you with your business and whatever you want to do. But honestly, I hope you had so much fun looking at all of the places, the gorgeous places that you can shoot in Utah. And I love you so much. Goodbye.